Talk Talk. Yeah, we keeping it smooth. Your favorite paralegal got the legal groove. From the stars in the courtroom to your cousin's case, we breaking it all down. No rush, just pace. Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, A.A. Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. Hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday. So, this is going to be an update on Lamont Harvey, that is Blueface brother, Carlissa's son. Um, it is very, very sad to even report this because I actually feel sorry for him. Carlissa, you're the worst mother ever. Ever. As you guys know, Andre was in jail and has been in jail since March due to domestic violence charges against him from his wife. And there was also a firearm charge that was outstanding. And so when he was arrested, they pretty much, um, I don't want to say convicted, charged him with theft. Well, let's just get into it so you guys can see. So here, as you can see, we have the two cases. So the first two, the first filing date was June 12th, 2024. That was for the firearm charge. I'll go ahead and click on that. So this is the possession of a firearm. He was already a convicted felon, so normally they're not supposed to be carrying a firearm. And then also a grand theft firearm charge. Now, for the most recent case, this is the domestic violence case, the inflict corporal injury on spouse, and then assault on a person with force, great bodily injury. So he initially had a preliminary hearing in July, then they reset it to September. In September, he told the court something very disturbing that caused them to say, hey, we need to do an evaluation on him to see if he's competent to stand trial. That is what happened. Today, they had a hearing on that particular report, and it is Penal Code. Let me see, what is that? 1368, as y'all can see on here, and you guys will hear it in the video. But it's a competency hearing. And then in California, what it does is the judge will determine if a defendant is mentally capable of understanding the charges and assisting in their own defense. Now, if the judge or other parties had any doubt that the defendant's mental capacity is at jeopardy, then what they'll do is they will suspend it. So that's why in September they suspended it until they had the hearing today. Let's just get on to the video, y'all. Um, I don't even know if I should even put up a a trigger warning sign. I just don't know at this point. But y'all, look at this.
Turning now to your 17 Court Watch, a Bakersfield man who is the brother of a well-known rapper says he's actually the victim in his domestic violence case. Court documents obtained by 17 News show Lamont Harvey was arrested back in March at a home on Scarlet Drive near Rosedale Highway and Fruitvale Avenue. That arrest came after a woman who identified herself as Harvey's wife reported to police that Harvey began beating her while she was in bed with their young daughter, accusing her of infidelity. Documents show Harvey told police his wife had recruited lovers to kill him because he's the brother of rapper Blueface, and she wanted his money, allegedly. Harvey has a hearing scheduled for next month to see if he is mentally competent to stand trial on charges of felony assault and spousal abuse.
Okay, so that was last month. That was in September. Since then, they have determined that he is competent. I'm going to read this article that was just published 8 hours ago. Brother of rapper Blueface found competent to stand trial. Andre Lamont Harvey, the brother of rapper Blueface, was found competent Wednesday to stand trial on felony assault and spousal abuse charges. Judge Andrew Kendall reinstated criminal proceedings and scheduled a preliminary hearing on October 10th. Harvey, 35, appeared in court wearing paper clothing, which is worn by inmates on suicide watch. Andre Lamont Harvey stands next to his defense counsel. This is his updated photo. This is sad. This is very, very sad. The events leading to his arrest occurred March 7th when the police were called around midnight to a home on Scarlet River Drive, north of Rosedale Highway and west of Fruitvale Avenue. Officers spoke to a woman who identified herself as Harvey's wife. She told officers she was in bed with their 4-year-old daughter when Harvey punched her, elbowed, and kicked her after accusing her of being unfaithful. He briefly left the room, she said, then returned and hit and choked her. The assault continued until she ran outside and screamed for help, she told officers. A neighbor came to her aid and called 911. She had bruising on her face and eye and swelling and red marks on her neck, police said. Harvey left in his wife's vehicle before police arrived. The car was pulled over on Hageman Road, east of Patton Way, and Harvey was arrested. He told officers his wife and the Illuminati were involved in a plot to unalive him because he's Blueface's brother, according to court documents. Blueface, a Los Angeles-based rapper whose real name is Jonathan Porter, spent time in North Kern State Prison for violating probation in connection with the 2021 assault charge. I gotta say, Carlissa, Carlissa. Instead of you being a mother, ensuring your children are good, you would rather sit here on this internet and I don't even know what to call it. I've been gone for a minute only to come back and realize that she's still at her old tricks or whatever you want to call it. And I just feel that she's willing to sacrifice her kids to get fame because their well-being, especially Andre, I'm speechless. I'm not even going to edit this part. I'm just speechless to even see him like this. He's wearing a paper suit. Probably hasn't had a haircut since he's been in there. Where's Carlissa? Where are the family? Do better, Carlissa.